Dashboard. And we're live. Yes. Hello. It is Thursday, 9 o'clock p.m., October 18th, 2018, and we're making indie games. Where was I? I think my camera cut off if you're watching this on YouTube after the end of the last one. My internet's been kind of spotty. But I don't even remember I was working on stages last time. That all got done. The stages have been refactored the way they're loaded works again. The funny thing about refactoring is just the hard part was getting them working again after breaking them to fix them. Anyway, they all work. That got done on Monday night. What else happened this week? Damn it. Yes. And then I reworked this area, this kind of chunk of the map. Basically what I needed some kind of intro for the idea that you push these boxes. And I didn't like the kind of side stages I had before, so I made new stages just to introduce box pushing. And this will get you into the daily grind. That's broken. So yeah, I did that, and then I did a polish pass on the level design here. Let's figure out why that's broken though. That's interesting. These buttons are too close. I still have a lot of things to figure out. And there's a handful of little bug fixes that also happened over the course of the week. But that's the major stuff. The major stuff is it's Thursday, and since Monday mostly I've been working in this area. Hey Sapphire, what's up? I'm gonna reload Twitch because that seems glitchy. Hey sheep. Okay. So what happened here? It was after I beat this one. So is it just loading into you? Yeah. What's your deal, buddy? Why are you broken? You're push 3. Where's push 3? Well, that's a problem. Just didn't load the level, did we? That's cool. Hey, Michael. This isn't the polish stage. If you're reworking the levels, that's not the polish stage, man. The polish stage comes when you're on the art pass. This is just finishing making the game. Polish phase is fun. That phase comes later. For some reason push 3 wasn't in here. And I don't know why. Wrong thing, god damn it. See, what am I gonna... These buttons are too close. I don't have a solution for that. They're all just way too close. Do not like. Okay, so yeah, that was the only problem there. If you do this, you're fucked. I can't undo. I can't undo. Yeah, I noticed that. It's interesting. I swear to God. There's a fly. I'm gonna ignore it. It's fine. Okay. We're ignoring the fly. That's what we're doing. Okay. What, okay, undo doesn't work. Does it never work? When did I break undo? Oh yeah, that's good. No, I can't move. Interesting. I swear to God. This... This is madness. This is my personal hell. Okay, it's gone. What did it just... Alright, so if I undo here... No, undo always just breaks. Always immediately on being hit, huh? When the hell did that happen? It could be... I fixed some stuff with undo at work today, and this is my first time checking in perforce from work. Good God, I hope it up... Do I have the updates from work? Don't fuck with me, flies. There's more than one. That's why they're... Yes, this is the new stuff. Oh yeah? Yeah, I guess I do get those in. That was about a month and a half, 2 months ago maybe? Okay. So I do have to change this from work, so why is everything broken? Have you any thoughts about making Discord for Kine? I saw a GC talk about building communities. Maybe a big thing about Discord servers. Yeah, I think they are really important for... I haven't really formed my thoughts on a lot of this stuff, to be honest. I think building a community is really important, in particular if you're doing a multiplayer game. And I think it's really important for certain people. I think there's a lot of... Marketing is very difficult, right? Getting people to know about your game is really difficult, and the way some people do it is just by being real famous, right? Like by being influencers and stuff. Like when Rami wants to make a game, the fact that he's got a massive following helps. I know exactly the talk you're referencing. I've seen it too. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's the one. Yeah, Mike Rose. Mike Rose obviously is huge into this, right? And in this talk he talked about doing it for that biking game and so forth. Yeah, I remember this talk. It's a good one. I agree with him in a lot of ways. I think for certain people it can be very good. I think he's in particular really good at engaging his audience. I think my only quibble with Mike Rose, I swear to God, I'm gonna murder a small insect. This is about to get real. Better run. So Mike Rose is really good at he's good at doing this. I'm on the fence about this. He seems I prefer it when a publisher puts developers first. And my one thing about Mike Rose is I feel like I know that Not Tonight is tied to Mike Rose, but if you ask me who the developer was, I would actually not be sure. I think that's a little bit weird. I think, but setting that aside, I think he's right. I think his talk is really good. I think for certain games, especially, building a community like that is really important. But I mean, FTL didn't do it, right? I know that's different. I don't know. There's more than one way to do things, and I'm not an influencer. And I don't think I have, like... I just don't have that kind of reach. And I don't know if I'm the kind of person that can. Like, Twitch streaming is exhausting. I'm barely doing this, like, twice a week right now. I liked having a podcast, but... I don't know. Is there drama? Drama about this fucking insect. It's gone. It ran away. It knows better. It sensed my hostility. That's what you need to bring, is you need to bring the intimidation. I don't think it can sense intimidation. Its brain is too small. It's like this little. So I think I don't know where I stand on that. It's something I go back and forth on a lot. I think if I was to go for marketing, the way I would do it is just, I mean, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm trying really hard to get an exclusivity deal with anyone. Because I feel like if you could just be exclusive to someone's platform, they generally give you a lot of marketing. And that's the kind of thing that's a lot easier. Yeah, I was tired for a while today, but now I have energy, so I figured I should fix this, but instead I've determined while I was tired, I just checked in a shit ton of bugs. So that's cool. So we're gonna look into that in a minute. Hey, Tom. I go back and forth on it. There is... I respect people who can do that sort of thing, who have like... who are good at keeping a Discord and being influencers and shit, but it's hard, it's a lot of work, and it's also like... it's a way to get around just using traditional media, and I think I'll probably just reach out to media, like normal, like standard old school way. Probably. How did the talk go? I'm excited to see that. Oh shit. Yeah, the talk was good. I think it was a little too 101, which was fine for the crew at like the people who were seeing it over in at MIT, because that is literally 101 for them. But I think when I give it a console in Norway, I'll probably have to give some more examples or something. I just don't feel like it was very useful. I don't know. Like, when you give a talk at GDC, you kind of want it to be something definitely for your peers. When you give a talk at something like Boston Indies, you want it to be for students. I think console's got to be at least in the middle, probably closer to GDC, so it probably needs more meat. Having seen so many talks from devs who have released games now it failed and how their mistake was not to market it correctly, the big thing I'm keeping in the back of my mind as I'm having... Yeah. Exclusivity is interesting. Yes. I feel like that helped us a lot on the Flame and the Flood. Being exclusive on the Xbox One, going to all those events was huge for us. I would have loved to have that again. Rami is such a big influencer. Same thing with Mike Bithall. They can basically conjure up news stories on a whim. It is hard work, and I think my plan is to make a game with an interesting hook that's also a good game. Sure. I mean, you don't have to... I feel bad bringing up Rami, because Rami has to... Not everybody can do what Rami does. Like, you basically have to be willing to make your game while on a plane from conference to conference. He speaks like 100 times a year. He's insane. I think you can do that. A good example of something a little more stationary and livable would probably be the Idle Thumbs guys. They ran their podcast and they built a massive community, which bootstrapped Campo Santo, which then got them acquired. The community was large enough to get Nick Brecken starting a studio now. Like, that's pretty well funded from what I understand. So there's ways to do it without moving around so much. You're always your own harshest critic. I don't know, man. There's a lot of assholes out there, Tom. I wonder about the merits of a community for a puzzle game. It seems like there would be much to discuss without spoiling the experience. That is definitely part of it. I think building a community is mandatory if you're doing more of a multiplayer game, I think. I suspect that would be accurate. It definitely doesn't hurt for any kind of game, though. I mean, Steve Gaynor ran Tone Control, right? And he had a kind of community based around the fact that he had his podcast and stuff, and that definitely didn't hurt for Gone Home. Definitely depends. Depends on what you're good at. You know what I'm good at? Ignoring chat. And kidding. Oh, hey. They liked the Lego? Cool. Sweet. I'm glad they liked it. It's deep with meaning, Tom. You have no idea, man. So, I'm not even kidding. Hey, abandoned sheep. What are we doing here? Right, Undo's completely broken. Why? Is it... I'm gonna murder a bug before the end of this fucking stream. Show yourself again. One more time, little buddy. Where were we? I added this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I can already see that that's broken. I do this every time. So yeah, this is just a loop. And this happens each time it loops, and this happens at the end of the loop. And I always wire the wrong one. Like every fucking time. So that'll be a problem. I don't know how that didn't happen at work. Why? Let me check that in. It's just been the level I was testing. Oh look, Undo's back. We can make games, guys. We're good at this. We're okay at this. We're getting this done, alright? That's what we're doing. Swear to God, if I have to touch this Undo system one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Alright. Let's check the work we did today, shall we? So these buttons are too close. This screen makes me sad. These are the new levels. Oh, I can push a box. Cool. But what do I do now? Oh, there's really only one way to go. Hey, pushing a box can be useful. Now I have to think. Nope, that breaks everything. I got Undo to work for that. Why are these levels not disappearing, huh? What's your deal? Alright, hold on here. Is there no... I thought I put in a dummy object. It's been deleted. See if that fixed it. That did not fix it. So, dummy object does not fix shit. Well, wait, no, of course it wouldn't. The tags are wrong. So, you're marked as level center, and you're marked as push forward. No, that should have worked. Okay. So that wasn't the problem. Wait, I did mark you as level center, right? So the way it determines what to hide is based on, it finds the, for each level it finds one box that's marked as the level center, and it determines, like, anytime a camera's, basically it takes anytime the camera's facing down, like, say, positive X, it takes everything in negative X from the level center and suppresses it, basically. So if there is no box marked level center, then nothing will be suppressed when the camera's in the way. Really hoping it's that simple. It's not. It's still just not working. God damn it. Alright, what are we doing here? I don't even know where to start. Like, why wouldn't it? You are push 4, right? Are you, like, in the wrong map? No, you're here. Okay. You're marked at level center, you're tagged push 4. Okay, what's your deal? Set a breakpoint here and see if we hit this. Okay, so hit there. We hit there. Yeah, we're hitting it. You're determining no levels or obstruct the camera. Alright. Okay, breakpoint somewhere else. Give me a breakpoint. I don't know, here. Okay. So it's running the check. It's like, okay, the camera's finished moving. It finds... This is the map, which is just basically a dictionary of the name of a level and the XYZ coordinates of the level center. You're not finding... Wait, what? You are finding that it has a level center. Oh, you're a combo. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, this is some dumb shit. I forgot about this. Okay, so this is a hack I have for now. Because I was just turned it off for all combo levels, and I realized I want to use combo levels in the real map, so. Okay, so let's worry about it for this one. Okay. Now I bet it works. Yep. Okay. You know, it didn't do though. I really like the tags for you. You're not shrinking properly. So what are you set to? This is even dumber. Okay, so the way I get this done is for each, I have an array of points with level names, and when the level is shrunk, it finds all the points. It tests if that has the level name of something that's just shrunk, and if it does, it shrinks it down in order to like lower it. So these just have to be set properly is all. So like this is push 1. This should be tags 2 arms 9. Ah, crap, but it can't be. It's gonna have to be push 2. You're push 3. Why are you down there? Did I move that? Oh no, that makes sense. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's a bad idea. No. Don't know what'll happen if I do that. I don't remember. I thought I said that at some point. The camera be this way initially. This just isn't presented very well. Alright, we're gonna try something else. I'm gonna try... This might be shitty, but whatever. I'll separate you a bit. I'm glad you like it, Abandoned Sheep. Thanks, man. I happen to think this game looks great. The thing you brought up is actually something I think about a lot lately. Like, how valuable is it to have a Patreon? How much work do you have to do? How important is building an audience? I mean, it's something, I don't know, something you can go back and forth about a lot. It works well for some people. The Ooblets. Do the Ooblets guys still post a lot of stuff? I kind of felt like when, I mean, it reaches a point where it's like, just speaking, and I know I put probably way too much thought into speaking, but it takes so much time. It takes a good 40 hours of work just to write a speech, for me at least. And, like, give it. I've given 2 this month, and I swear to God, I feel like I've gotten no work done because of it. And I can't imagine, I feel like Patreon would be just like that, but more. Like, you have to do it a lot. And I guess it's kind of lower, it's a lot more content, but it's not as much work, hopefully. I don't know. It was definitely, I'll tell you, it's not something we did at the Molasses Flood. We never, like, I never streamed The Flame in the Flood. None of us did. None of us had more than like 1,000 Twitter followers when we started the Molasses Flood. We didn't really do much of the kind of typical indie, what do you want to call it? Like the lowercase I indie marketing, you know what I mean? I say that because it's funny, but also because it's like, there's a difference between Campo Santo versus like a solo indie dev, you understand what I'm saying? And how you market things is different, maybe because of it. Maybe. Maybe it shouldn't be. I don't think anybody has any idea what the fuck to do these days. They posted new desktops and stuff. Yeah, I'd love to be part of a panel. That's basically winning. You get all the views and you do like no work. Just show up and, you know, like speak. I could be part of a panel. Dude, I wish there was more of that. Oh god, those are great. I usually do that for PAX. That's how I get my free PAX badges whenever I'm not showing a game. Oh, no thanks. I appreciate the message though. Windows just wants to remind me that it's there. Yeah, I think if I did this, it has to be on this side. The truth is, we had the same gripes in AAA though. You know, in AAA, all everyone ever complains about is like, oh, we had to waste all this time putting together a demo for E3 and it's total bullshit, and our studio spent like 2 months on it. Then we scrapped it all because it was all a lie. That's like the story you hear over and over and over. So it hits the entire industry, it's not just an indie thing. You've got people like Lucas Pope who spends years in the game and it's just so amazing. Yeah, Oberdin. I don't think having Naughty Dog on your CV helps as much as you think. There's a lot of people with really impressive resumes that just whiff in the indie space. Like, going from AAA to indie is not some new exciting thing anymore. It wasn't even new and exciting back when we did it. We were lucky that we had the sob story to go with it, to kind of carry us into the press a little. But yeah. Sony Cambridge. I know nothing about that place. I have no spies there. Can't see how this looks. This is not gonna look good. What have I done? Maybe it'll at least be easier to select. Should put on the side, that would make way more sense. Oh, also I fucked with the wrong. So there's two, so that I can cheat them. There's one for when you're in-game and one for when you're in the menu. And I just spend all the time manipulating the one for in-game. Wah wah. They became Gorilla Cambridge and made Killzone on the Vita, the rings on PSVR, and then got shut down. The biggest stuff from back in the day was Medieval on PS1, Primal on PS2, half of Heavenly Sword on PS3. Hey, you're allowed to hog the chat, nobody else is talking, man. Otherwise I would just be here in silence. So I appreciate it, actually. The Inkle guys work there. It's Polygon Treehouse. Oh, Brokey, I keep seeing clips of that on Twitter. Hey, Numbat, what's up, man? Interesting. And they're Cambridge, so I assume they're out in the UK? If they're in Cambridge, Boston, I would know about it. I hope. I would be here. Rookie does look cool, visually. This is going to be an interesting year for games. No, focus, Michael. It's fine. You should probably log out of the stream and focus, unless the chatter helps. Too many game bridges. Well, I suspect if you're in the UK, you have the original. I don't think ours came first. I suspect that we stole it from you. I swear to God, if you crash, I will get over it and then just reopen the editor. Okay, you won't. Okay, let's see. Now these two are too close. Oh God, there's no winning. Shit. What if I move it back there? Also, why is that so high? I feel like something went wrong. The editor did crash a couple times, and I lost random maps. These are in two different maps, so I think that was supposed to be lower. And I think I'm gonna try putting you over here. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. I mean, I could absolutely shrink these. These aren't the problem, though. These just hide the fact that the map is a square. So, I mean, can I bring the camera in closer is the real question here. Possibly. I don't think this screen is as beautiful as I would like it to be. That's for damn sure. And I'm definitely going to need some kind of solution for... I think Alan Hazelden mentioned that puzzle games like this should be on a phone, and he's right. I've never made a mobile game. But I strongly suspect this menu is not going to work well for that. I mean, it is that it's touchscreen, it's not that it's so close together and stuff. I do like that button placement for now, though. I'm gonna not stress out about that right now. I have enough stuff to stress out about. You know what I do miss, Abandoned Sheep, is that podcast. I wish we were still doing it. I want to do it again very badly. That is the one, like, social media thing I enjoyed quite a bit. That was fun to do. It's kind of like you said about being on a panel being easy. Trying to convince, well, at the end of the day, Chris Light has a real job now, so. Second he has an actual source of income, I think doing a podcast became less exciting. Definitely can be. kind of one of those things where you make the rules, you know? It was just a, it was called the dialogue box. It was just a chat between Chris Light and I each week. He's like, he tends to go to a lot of shows and stuff, so it was interesting hearing his perspective as like just a straight up consumer who also goes to shows. He runs stages and does a lot of like behind the scenes stuff for various expos. And he's really opinionated about game development, but from the perspective of somebody who's never developed a game, you know what I mean? Which is interesting. He'd always have interesting questions. By interesting, I mean like, he'd ask a question, I'd be like, oh, everybody doesn't know that. That's right, I live in a bubble. Like, I need that perspective in my life sometimes. Alright, no, you can't do that. Definitely can't do that. Might have to move that back. I don't think that's gonna work there. It's just in the way. Yeah. We're thinking about starting it up again, but I think like at this point we might need to rebrand it or reboot it or something. It's been so long. Alright, let's see how that looks. I mean, how that looks is best described as visually confusing. But I guess that's the entirety of the thing, isn't it? Alright, I think these buttons could be spaced out better, I think. I'm gonna lie a little on the main menu. At least for now. Nope, not on the in-game one. Oops, shit. I don't like it. I made friends with the fly. We're friends now. We're friends and it likes to just circle me. That's its new game. There it is again. Hey. Are you literally going around me in circles? Jesus Christ. So we still got these levels not, or this is still not going up and down properly, so let's think about that. So why not 1, 2, 3 is push 1, possibly 4. This should be push 2. You're tagged push 0, 2. No, it's ongoing abandoned shape. I thought they had left too. But, you know, we're friends now. We're in it together. That fly and me. Possibly 2 flies. I haven't figured it out yet. I never eat up here. Why are there flies? What have I done to deserve this? Don't think I opened the windows. It was cold today. I was in the office all day. This is mysterious. How did the flies get in here? Did somebody let them in? Is there some kind of horrifying sadist that just deposits flies around me? Is there anything in this room that would attract them? It makes no sense. I mean, flies have a lifespan of what, 2 days? What is the lifespan of a fly? Oh, you wanna fuck with it? I swear to God. No, we're friends. That's right, I forgot. Oh no, they live a while. Why do I think they only live 2 days? This looks very small for a housefly. Okay, so they live 7 to 10 days. Well, this is revolting. I don't want to know more than this. I now know too much. Yes, abandoned sheep, it does cover all things. But it does not explain why this cord is not going down when it's supposed to. Am I wrong about the number? It should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you should be push 2. I'm just going to verify. Let's just click this. I have selected input key 9. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh, I started this over here. Okay, that explains everything. Okay, so this whole situation here needs to be reversed. So this is 1. So... oh, I wonder why I did that. Well, it's too late now. Okay, so 1 is actually push 4. Should be 5 of these. 2. Is this right? 6. Should push 2. Right. No. Okay. Welcome to the party, Linsall. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream much longer. I might need to leave. Alright. I need to somehow indicate what the grid tiles are for this piece of art. I should make a note of that or something. Alright, where's my notepad? It's not good. I need that actually work? I should test that that actually works. Oh, that's new. Oh, because let's see. You know, I never checked if I could actually unlock that. Let's do that. Okay. So what is set on you? You are set to stage unlocked and complete monotony. How does this system work again? Unlock stage. Okay, so it looks like I just add a string to an array. That seems fine. That's probably fine. So for monotony, where's monotony? Locked a local gig. Okay, this unlocks the monotony section. And then the level select for the alt buttons. Where would I put menu transition buttons? Oh, right. So all that's handled in the global game state. The global game state. Get section status. No. You're saying push monotony is unlocked as soon as you've done this? That's incorrect. Push monotony is unlocked if you find a string in this string array. Monotony. Turns out that's just way easier because I keep changing what levels unlock what. So I'm just gonna do the simplest imaginable thing. That'll pop up. And this should be unlocked now. Yeah, okay. The unlocks work. That's good. Now you've got the daily grind. Oops. Oh, can't do that. What's the solution? Did I miss a block here? This is supposed to be stupidly easy. What did I do wrong? Did I break this? Oh no. Duh. Okay. Why'd I do that? Done these in a while. Oh shit. I need to make that fail. Oh, fuck. Have I been getting a lot of fan art for this game yet? No, man, no one really knows about it. I had, May made that animation back like a year ago. That was pretty cute. And my buddy made a really awesome figurine for me. Like he 3D printed it. I showed that off on stream at one point. That was pretty cool. That was in January. I love fan art, man. But I haven't really, like, it doesn't have a following yet, you know what I mean? Right, I want to tackle this at 10:30 at night. I am kind of awake-ish. Okay, so if a box gets dropped off the world, we have to detect if there's a character on it and then undo the move. But the problem is we drop the box off the world. After we've already finished the move and saved it. So we can no longer undo the move. Can we? We could. Doesn't feel right to completely do a move and then undo it. Usually there's a fail out if a move can't happen. I feel like this should be a fail out. How do I want this to work? See, this is the thing that's like, fuck off, redo everything, undo it all. That's the bailout. And I check if something's falling off the world way the fuck back here. Where do I check it, actually? I'm not sure. Detach pawns, and then, yeah, okay. Then I update the grid IDs. So maybe I need to break this into 2 parts. Kind of want to write this down and think about it, because this means Yeah, I want this to be two functions. One that tests if it's fallen. And one that makes it actually fall. Oh god. Yeah, the second I realized I had to do a hard problem, my body's like, you know what? Fuck it, go to sleep instead. That's cool. Thanks, body. I appreciate that. It's not that hard. I mean, basically I just need to add. So I'm going to want you to animate falling to death as well. Right? God, I don't know. It might be better to let it go all the way through and then undo it. No, because then the move will be saved. No, it'll be overridden when it's undone. No. No, that's stupid. Okay, yeah, so we need to test if the clump is going to fall off the ground. Okay. I know what I want to do. Everything that's moving this turn. Where am I putting this check? I just keep stacking checks over here. Jesus Christ. Alright. Fail safe for low tick. If you pass that. You're not doing a reversing. And you're not sliding. And you're not falling to death yet. So here's the fucking path. This is absurd. This is no longer a thing. Okay. See you later, man and sheep. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna add a check. We're gonna see if any prop you've pushed has gone off the world and also has a pawn on it. And if that's true, we're gonna reverse. And mark this to be an undoing event. Okay, so we'll bail out if that's true. We're gonna go through each of these. We need to add something that's similar to this. It's a function test falling off world with pawn. Sure. Let's see. What you'll do is hey, where'd you go? For each prop in the clump, find if you're on the ground. If you are, not local variable, part of clump on ground. If you were no longer on the ground and or first off, we're saying this to be a pure function that returns falling with pawn attached. If part of grub, if the clump is not on the ground, it's in the air because it's been pushed off the edge. And is this ever set? What is this? Interesting. Okay, so first find out from the ground, then find out if any of the props have a pawn on them. If the size of this array is greater than, so if the length of the pawns attached for movement is greater than 0. Branch, yeah. Local variable pawn found on prop. If the clump is not on the ground and we found a pawn, that's what we return. Okay, so clumps transforming this move. Find what did I call that function? I do not remember. It was return actors. No. Test falling off world with pawn. Test falling off world with pawn. Didn't think this through. So it's gonna return a bool. Don't want to store as another local variable, do I? Maybe I do. Test falling off world with pawn. If you are. Should undo. Smooth. Alright, loop through the array of everything that's moved. If any of it is falling off the world and has a pawn on it, then reverse the transform. Check these, go to the bailout procedures. Otherwise, continue. Check for falling off world with pawn. Damn, it takes a long time to play. What are you doing? You probably broke something. Where's a good one to test this with? I guess we were here. Well, that's not good. Did something not compile? You compiled. Why are you freaking out on me? Hey buddy, we cool? Did you compile? Yes, you did. Okay. Did all of my levels mysteriously break again? Oh my god, yes. Cool. Let's reboot the editor. Do I need to save any of these levels? The answer should be no. I did not touch any gameplay this stream. Alright, let's try that again. And we're back. See, it won't let you. It's like, no. No, motherfucker. Should have better falling animation. I wonder how hard that would be. If I get player pawn. Like, what if instead of undoing, I run, rename this local variable. Pushed off world And then instead of undoing, run this. Oh, that'll work. I don't know. I don't remember what that function does. I mean, I hope it just reverses the move after it plays an animation. Oh, right, but it's gonna play it on this guy. That's not what we want. Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with some new logic for this. I should not do this tonight. That'd be a dumb thing. It's almost 11. Keep it here. All right. I think that's all I'm gonna do today. I fixed a bug. I fixed a couple bugs. I feel good about this. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, play the game. No, I'm not. I have work to do with other stuff tomorrow. I will not be working in this game tomorrow. I still have to do stuff for the molasses flood. Glad you like it, Ariane. Have you been here before? Later, Plundered. The hell was that? Oh, right, this is that one level I never finished. This idea was a bad idea. I never cut it. Okay, so I'm not done with this area yet. Get. Finish. Daily grind 14. Is that you? Yeah. Burn it down. Okay, I got a couple more that to do. Hey, Carlos. Carlos, excuse me. I'm tired. I'm sorry. It's late here. I've made friends with this fly. I was mad, but now I'm not. Now we're cool. Definitely not gonna murder you. Don't mind at all that you're crawling all over that thing real close to me. I'm glad you like it, Carlos. Though you did join right when I was about to leave. Okay, you've gone too far. Don't fuck with my liquids. We're not that close. You're bugging me. Oh, are you gonna fucking land on me now? You fucking kidding me? Never been this mad at a small object. Alright, I'm gonna go This fly will be dead of its own accord within 6 days, according to the internet. No, it lived. It escaped. It's tiny, crafty. That's why we're friends. We're friends because I have no choice. Nah, it's cool. I'm just keeping him on his toes. He's gotta learn. It's a cruel world, Leonard. It's far worse out there than me. Should be a fly horror film? Yeah, it should be in VR too. That'd make everybody real nauseous. That's what everybody wants. Oh, Leonard, I'm exhausted, man. I'm heading out. I'm not exhausted. I just don't want to be here anymore. So, and it's 11 at night. Good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I will be back. Maybe not until Monday. I'm not sure. Oh, should I show somebody? Who do you want to watch today? Steve Gaynor's on. You guys want to hang out with Steve Gaynor? What's he doing? You gonna watch Steve Gaynor do video games? Yeah, you do. We're going there. Later.